On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Cut.
Okay. Today is going to be a fun one. This episode is the perfect show to put on while you're wrapping those last minute presents and getting in the holiday spirit.
And if you could see us now, you'd be like, oh my God, they're so cute.
I'm sweating. We're going to share the 12 reminders of Christmas. So turn this on. Maybe just turn your Christmas music down just a little bit. Crank this one up and let's all get into the joy of the season. Let's dive in. You're listening to the Girl Get Your Face Off a Bus Bench podcast, where we invite you to check your ego at the app, grab a cup of coffee, and get ready to dive into all things real estate marketing, social media, friendship, hardship, love, money mindset, and all the things that celebrate you as a badass boss babe.
We're here to encourage you, show up for you, give you a loving kick in the pants when you need it most, and be your soft place to land on the hardest of days. So pull up a seat at our table and get ready to be inspired and start living your best life by design.
Welcome to the Girl Get Your Face Off a Bus Bench podcast. We are so excited you're here.
Okay, girls, let's dive in. All right, Christy, like it's holiday season.
I don't know.
Beth. Well, yes, okay. We're recording with our beautifully crocheted
they're thick
elf hats that Carrie made with like big.
Is this a rabbit on the end?
No, it's faux fur, but like we're so cute. We have our elf hats on that are in like BPR brand colors that Carrie, I don't know if she either knitted or crocheted.
What's the
maybe.
Difference?
I don't know. One is 2 needles, one versus one. I don't know.
Okay.
But Carrie made these and they're so freaking cute.
They are so cute.
And we're inside recording. We're like, oh my God, my head's hot.
I'm starting to sweat. I'm really starting to sweat. But thank you, Carrie. So this episode comes out Christmas week. I hope you are all in that magical space right now. And if not, let this be your chance to take a deep breath.
Yep.
Listen to our 12 reminders of Christmas. They're really great.
Slow down a second and just like, reflect on it. It's okay. It'll all get done.
It'll all get done. So Beth, what are you doing for Christmas?
Family. Dick and Kathy are in town. My in-laws. So Mark is a Christmas baby. Well, it's just, a December baby. So they always come to town for his birthday and family. And it's nice because everybody comes to us. So pretty, nice. Nice. Like pretty like normal holiday season. What about you guys?
Well, and you also left them for Thanksgiving. You were in Thailand. So like you ditched them all.
Yeah. So sometimes we'll go to Arizona for Thanksgiving. So now we're like, it's all about family for Christmas.
That's awesome. We are going to be camped out at my mom's house.
That'll be fun.
For a few days with my grandma, and Kaya's going to love it. It's going to be more chaos, and we're really looking forward to it.
Well, and my mom sets up her big holiday Christmas baking and her Christmas village.
Yes, and then Kaya's birthday's right after the New Year, so we're really looking forward to it.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah. So 12 reminders of Christmas. Grab your hot cocoa or your spiked eggnog, whatever it is, coffee, whatever, and let's dive in.
Number 1, you don't have to have things perfect. Even Santa has helpers to make the magic happen.
Like, let's be real. When it comes to the holidays and entertaining, and it can get, if you spent a lot of time on Pinterest or Instagram, you think it needs to look a certain way. And the reality is it doesn't. Like, so if you're a mom out there, especially, I'm just going to say, like, the magic is in those little moments with our kids, right? So even though we get wrapped up in the gifts, we get wrapped up in, are we bringing them to this light show? Are we like doing all these things? Like, it doesn't actually matter in the end. It matters those like tiny moments. So just like, you don't have to have things perfect to really have it be a joyful season.
Yeah, it's a really good reminder because sometimes social media and pressure and all of that would have you believing that you've like totally dropped the ball if your house isn't decorated to the nines, and it's fine.
It also can be.
Yeah.
Beth, how many trees do you have this year?
5 full-size trees.
5 full-size trees.
Yeah, we go real hard at Christmas, but I didn't always do that.
Nope.
If I had kids, that probably would not be the case.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that I'd be able to manage that.
And you have helpers.
I have helpers. If I didn't have my little Christmas elves come and help me decorate, there's no way it would get done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just like be there for it, and just, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just let it be what it is.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Number 2, your worth or value is not measured by your productivity or what you achieve. That's like a big one.
Like, take a deep breath with that one.
Deep breath. As a small business owner, we can get so tied up in like what we can get done, what we can achieve, and nothing about how you are valued or your worth is tied up in that at all. That's just a story.
Yeah.
Coming
Sometimes
from one.
it's hard to remember that though, when you're in like the thick of it, or in the like that really serious, messy middle.
Yeah, it is hard, and I love productivity. So
Yeah.
hey, I get it, but also like you're worth so much more than that.
You're like, and that can just be a full statement.
The two reminders of Christmas.
Number 3, rest is okay, and rest is still progress. Like, I love that. I think you put this one on the list. It seems like if you're resting, you're being lazy. Like, I feel like sometimes that's how I feel. It's like, oh, if I'm resting, like I should be doing something different, or I should be like, my sister and I had this conversation recently, and she's like, I just feel exhausted, like menopause exhausted. And she's like, I'm sitting on the couch doing nothing. She goes, but I emotionally can't do anything else. And she goes, and then Brian walks past the window and I'm sitting on the couch, and she's like, I feel so guilty. But like, she truly needs to rest. Otherwise she's like worthless as shit, you know? And I think most women can relate to that. You're like,
yes,
I do all the things. We do all the things. So taking time to rest is really important, even if you're watching your husband cut logs outside.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good example. Like when you get caught resting, this like, like Joe, like,
shit, I should
oh
be
my
doing
God,
something busy.
I should be folding laundry. I should be
Yeah.
like something. And it's like, oh no. And I so get stuck there. So rest is okay. Rest is progress. It absolutely is. Like, you need to take days off. You need to pause. So important. Okay. Number 4, small wins are worth celebrating. So this is a really big one for me this year that I think I've come into a big realization with. So if you go back to episode 217, Why Quiet Wins Matter, I share more on this, but those small wins are for sure worth celebrating. So whatever that is for you, whether it's a weekend off with your family, if it's just taking your child to school, like whatever that win is, like it doesn't have to be big to be celebrated. It doesn't have to be big to be important. It can be whatever it looks like for you. If it feels like winning, celebrate it.
I love that. Number 5, your business doesn't have to look like everyone else's, and that's okay. This one was for me for sure. Sometimes it's so hard when you're playing the comparison game and like you're just doing like that doomsday scrolling online, and you're like, those people sold more houses than I did, or they have sexier listings than I do, and like their business is better than mine, and like just, I don't know, comparing yourself or feeling less than, like these are all sort of encompassing, or just thinking that your business has to look exactly like so-and-so's or so-and-so's in order to be successful. And it's just simply not true. But sometimes it's really hard to believe that.
It can be really hard. And in real estate, there's so much comparison going on, and there's so much noise out there.
And pressure.
That can be a really hard one.
Lots of pressure.
Absolutely. All right, number 6, who we surround ourselves with is everything. It's everything. Like, it's so important.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason that the saying, the 5 people you spend the most time with, like makes the biggest impact on your life.
Yes.
And like Mark and I talk about this, and like every once in a while I'm like, have you audited your list of your 5 people lately? And he's like, oh. And I'm like, seriously, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with.
Yeah.
So like, what does that group look like? And are they encouraging you? Are they lifting you up? Are they leading by example? Like,
or do you need to like maybe let someone else in?
Do you need to audit that list and free up a space for someone that
a little less time with this,
better.
More time with that kind of thing? So it's so important, and it really just changes our outlook on everything once we surround ourselves with people that lift us up and feel good to be around, and also push us, make us go like that up level, right? Like, really.
I like that you guys have a whole new circle of people up north. I feel like you're finding your people up north.
You know, it's been so, I like almost feel weird saying it because it has been so hard since I moved back really from out east.
Yes.
So like hard to find that community. We have tried and tried and tried and tried. And we have friends. We have great friends. Like, hello, Beth. Like, we have really good friends. But up there, it has just been like community, boom, done. Check. Like, what?
It's been easy.
What's
it
happening?
seems like it's been easy from my vantage point.
It's so easy. Like, it's weird to even say this out loud. Like, it's so, like, I almost still don't believe it, even though it's my reality.
Yeah.
Like, it can't be. And it just is. And I just never thought, I was just chatting with Ryan the other day about how, like, I would never just, like, trust my child. Like, there's like this protocol that you go through in the cities for like different things. And like, you have to like know them this long and you have to do this. And like,
no way in hell my kid's doing a sleepover there.
Well, sleepover's a different story. But aside from that, Beth, but like, it's like
play dates, it's everything.
Weird. It's just, it's strange. So yes, that is now easy. And I still don't believe it. Maybe I'll believe it in the new year.
Yeah, when you said you're moving up north, and I'm like, yep, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
You found this beautiful community of people, and not just you, Ryan and Kaya, and like all the activities that you like to do. So yeah, I think number 6 is really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
Number 7, progress over perfection and consistency over perfection. Oh man, this one is hard. I'm like, I so many times want to have it perfect, and I think the desire to have things perfect has prevented me from getting certain things done. And sometimes you just got to put it out into the world, and it might not be perfect. But like, is there an email that you are like, I've been meaning to send an email? Just freaking send the email.
Just send it.
Just post on social.
From Christmas past telling you to send the email.
And like the stories, like, oh my God, stories on social media, they're gone in 24 hours anyways. It doesn't need to be perfect. Just like, who are you connecting with? How are you serving? Just do something instead of like overthinking the shit out of everything and then getting nothing done.
Gosh. Yes.
That's a reminder for ourselves as well as it is for you guys.
All right, number 8, take time to really see how far you've come. The version of you even a couple years ago would be so proud of where you're at now. This is something that we talk about a lot, Beth. It's like you get stuck, like you get so stuck on the next win or the next goal and how to get there. But it's like, if you could ask yourself 5 years ago if you'd be proud of who you are today, the answer is hopefully yes. So ask yourself, what's one thing that you did what's one thing that you did this year that the version of yourself 5 years ago would be so proud of? And I think that's a really wonderful question to ask yourself, especially at this time of year.
Yeah. Think about 5 years ago.
Oh my gosh.
Like night and day.
So different.
You weren't even in this industry.
Yeah, well, we
kind of like
start?
we were
just doing this.
Well, I mean, we were kind of at the beginning.
We were in it, yeah.
Like I was on a real estate team that was a total train wreck. You were just dipping your toes in the real estate waters. Like things are so different today, and it's like, holy cow! Yeah, look at all the things we've accomplished.
Yes, it's incredible.
Pretty amazing.
So ask yourself that question, really, right?
Yeah. But your life can completely change in even less than 5 years.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Number 9, consistency matters, even when the progress feels slow. Why does it feel like all of these that I picked, that I'm reading, feel like they were perfectly meant for me? You can always pop back to episode 230, Building Clients, Not Just Followers. Christy and I have had this conversation so many times when I was like, why are my videos not going viral? And she's like, oh my God, Beth, your videos don't need to go viral for them to be impactful. I'm like, it took so much longer for that to sink into for me than it maybe should have. But it's like, it's all the little consistent steps that you do over time that all added up all of a sudden get you to that 5-year mark where you're like, holy cow, I can't believe all this has been accomplished in 5 years. But yeah, it's consistency. And sometimes it's that little boring stuff that you're like, oh, this is so boring. But it's like all those necessary things that have an impact, that build a brand, that make you show up as the expert. It's all those things.
Absolutely. Okay, so number 10, you are your brand, your business. If you aren't taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of your business. So you can't pour from an empty cup, right?
So
So
good.
what do you need to do to take care of yourself, to fill your cup so you can take care of your business?
Yeah. I think that starts with a powerful morning routine, if you're asking me.
Yeah.
Number 9, your joy counts equally towards your success as your bank balance. This is good stuff. So especially like this week, this time of year, like close the laptop, turn on the music, Christmas music, shut down as many distractions on your phone as possible, like be present with the people that you love, like get the cocoa going, get the eggnog going, and just really find some moments of joy, because there's going to be plenty of distractions every other day of the week, every other week of the year. But this is a really great week to sit back and just actually focus on all the joy in your life.
Yes. And number 12 of our 12 reminders of Christmas. Go into the holidays knowing that what you have done is enough and who you are is enough. We all need to hear this, right? We all need to hear this over and over again. Like, take in what you've built and who you are. So you're enough. Your business is enough. What you've done is enough. If you didn't get that one present wrapped, or you didn't make that one recipe, or you didn't end up making Christmas cookies this year, or whatever that ends up being, like, you're enough. What you did was enough, and just accept that. Take a deep breath. Those are your 12 reminders of Christmas.
So, yeah, we're so grateful that you're here.
Yes.
It's a super duper merry, jolly Christmas week.
It's the holiday season. Holiday season.
I don't know the rest of the words.
You know, for two people that listen to Christmas music, we're really off on our
What
lyrics.
the hell?
What's going on? Oh, no, thank you for being here. We wish you a very Merry Christmas and a lovely holiday season.
And share this episode with someone that could use a little bit of joy when they're finishing up wrapping those last minute gifts.
Yes.
So, until next time, Bus Bench Babes.
Remember to keep your face off a bus bench.
And keep being the badass boss babes that you are.
Okay, girls, are you feeling as inspired as we are? We're over here cheering you on because you just finished another episode of the Girl, Get Your Face Off a Bus Bench podcast.
If you want more, head over to girlgetyourfaceoffabusbench.com for show notes and more episodes. And don't forget to subscribe and leave us a 5-star review. They mean the world to us, and they're what keep us going.
Girl, thanks for being here.